What is up, guitar legends? We're looking at Running Up That Hill today by Kate Bush. A lot of you may have come in from the Stranger Things series. You heard the song there. It is a great song, so I thought I'd make a video. We've got Capo on fret 3, and I want to show you how to play the riff as well as the chords at the same time, because it sounds quite nice, but it's tricky, so I'm going to leave that till the end. For now, we're just going to look at the basic chords and strumming for the whole song, okay? So we'll start with the intro. We have F to G to A minor, and we do that for a lot of the song actually. So pause the video and practice this chord shape if you need to. For F, thumb is in the bass, open A, we have the top notes too. Then for G, I really recommend you use fingers 3 and 2 here in the bass. Pinky is at the top here. Then for A minor, standard shape. Now in terms of the rhythm, you can really play about with this, but I'm just going to give you a template to work with, and you can definitely play around with this. So I tend to play, and you can practice this on A minor. We can do down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. So the first bar I like to play a little different from the second bar. Okay, so just start with the first bar with me. Just down and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. D means down, U means up. Okay, D for down, U for up. So we only have one upstroke in this first bar. Down, 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 up 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. Alright, the second bar, we're going to add a few more up strums. If you need to play it really slowly, you can do that, like so. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Let's try and do this full speed, just on A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now if we add F, G and A minor for 2 bars, let's try and do that for the intro. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And again. Okay, at the end of this, the second line, we have F and G after A minor. So just A minor for 1 bar, then F, G, and that brings us into verse 1. Okay. Now we go on to verse 1. For verse 1 we have A minor, E minor, F, G. Okay, and if you apply the rhythm to this, pause the video if you need to practice E minor, by the way. I use fingers 2 and 3 personally. Okay, if we add the rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have. We'll do it 3 times. And then we go into the pre-chorus. For the pre-chorus, we have F, then C with E in the bass. Okay, so make sure you hit that E in the bass as well as the C chord. Then D minor, looks like this. You can use 3rd finger or 4th finger for D minor. I use 4th. And we'll do this twice. So we have F, C, D. Right, if I only could, to the chorus, we could deal with God. Then the riff again. intro. So it's still F, G, A minor, okay, for the chorus. And same thing for the riff, F, G, A minor, right? Now verse 2 is pretty much the same as verse 1. We're still going to do A minor, D minor, F, G, but instead of 3 times, we're going to do it 5 times. There's a very odd number of bars in this song for certain things, so just watch out for that, okay? Then we have the second pre-chorus, which is F to C. But this time, instead of 2 times, we're going to do it 3 times, okay? When you do the play along with me, you'll see all of this, okay? So don't worry about remembering how many times it is. Just know that it's the same thing, okay? Once we've done the second pre-chorus, we go to, of course, a second chorus. For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. The last thing I want to show you guys is playing the riff and the chords. So instead of just playing F to G to A minor, we're going to try and play this. Dun, 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 Okay, so every riff section we can do this. It's very tricky. If you listen carefully to what the actual melody is, you hear bum, bum, two, bum, 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 two, bum, 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 bum. Okay, so some of you might want to just learn the basic riff first, just so you can really hear where it's meant to be. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, bum, bum, bum. 2, 3, bum. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and bum, bum. Okay, it's a bit of a strange riff, but we can add this into the rhythm. So get your F chord ready, but have the pinky on fret 3, and we're going to play. You can see the first 3 notes we can do in isolation for the beginning of the song because there's no chord yet. We can just play it. And then we have our downstrokes on the F chord. Right? So. Now to get to the G chord, it's a little tricky, okay? We have dun, 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 dun. So we have the pinky down, then we take it off, open E, then we can remove all the fingers except the middle finger needs to stay there. So dun, dun. So just work on these 4 strums. Okay, just practice that. It's very tricky to move the right fingers. But once you get it, it's fine. Right, now we're on the G chord, pumping away downstrokes. And the same thing. Now from the G chord, we want to play open G. So we have to take the middle finger off this time. And then go to A minor 7 and keep that 3rd finger off. So again, we have to take the fingers off. The very last strum on this bar is just, no fingers are even down, pretty much. It's just strum up from the B string, right? So we have pinky off, then upstroke with the middle finger off 2, right? And then onto the third bar with A minor 7. So practice what we have so far, like so, do it slowly. Then we need to get that melody in there somehow, so we need to have A minor 7. You can see, if you look carefully, you can see we add the third finger to fret 2 on the G string, just on those last 2 notes of this bar. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and. I like to strum up on the B string just to emphasize the melody. So practice what we have so far. So you can see in this 4th bar, I play. I have to switch to F right at the end of the bar. So I go up, switch, up on the bass note. So I've got A minor. Okay, so watch carefully, A minor, then add the pinky, then you switch and strum up on the F chord. Right? And that's how we transition to the F major chord. You can keep the first finger pushed in while you're doing this, by the way. So last bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and F. Okay, now we're on to the second line. So we have F, then we do the same sort of thing here for going from F to G. We need to lead the middle finger down, and we play. So we play that top note, then remove from F before we do this little upstroke. So we have F, to get to G. Then we want dun 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 dun. So from the G chord, we can have the E string right at the end of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you get that top E string in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to finish, A minor. You can see the pinky's down for the first 2 strums. Then it comes off. Like that. F, G, brings us into the verse. Really take your time with this riff. It's super tricky, even I found it tricky. Okay, let's try and play it together a little slowly. Remember to come in on beat 3. Ready, 1, 2, 3. And into the verse we go. Alright guys, that is everything. The play along's coming up, so you can play along with me. You'll have chord diagrams, rhythms to guide you. If you want, slow down the video. You just hit the YouTube cog icon. You can slow down to 0.75 playback speed. It's going to be easier for you, especially if you're more of a beginner, just to get used to this at a slower speed first. Alright, then put it back to normal speed when you're ready. Okay, thanks so much for watching guys. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up, a like. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell icon too. Good luck with the play along. keep practicing. I'll see you in the next video.